Hello, my friend, and welcome to my channel. Today we've got Happy Birthday Emma at M's Little Corner. This is an Instagram collaboration hosted by Tinkerbell 1970s and Nail Gems. Our theme was Neon Recreations. I've got Low and Away on my little tips here. These are some of the painted desert tips. I believe these are the extra short square. Maybe so. But anyway, that's what we're using today. And then I'm going to be using all mixed up lacquers. This is Ermagerd Yellard and Orangelicious Baby. I'll be doing a gradient with my little sponge. I'm going to dampen it, squeeze all the excess water out. I believe that this helps with the smooth gradient. So we're just going to bebop along, and I'm going to try to make this, you know, as smooth and quick as possible. That's why I picked these polishes. They seem pretty opaque. I didn't want to do a white background. I know that's kind of lazy or crazy, but I prefer to either use like silver or a light color. White's just too stark for me. It does make the colors pop like nobody's business, but I would rather just have to do a little bit more of the layers if given the choice, you know. So I'm bebopping, tapping them onto the nail tips. These are the full coverage nail tips. I know they look little, but these are actually probably about like my normal, what typically normal nail length for me when I have nails. Right now I have nubbies. It's all good though. We're working on them, trying to get them healthy. So I've reloaded the sponge, and I'm going to go back in with some more tapping. And you don't want to overdo it. You want to do layers and let it dry. So by reloading and then starting close to where I began, it gives those nail tips just a little bit of time to dry a little bit. Because if you do it while they're too wet, it'll start pulling the polish up, and that's just awful. You don't want that. Dip, 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 out of frame again. But you do this until you're happy with them. So I've turned this around so that, you know, the freshly loaded sponge will start hitting, you know, some different nails. Get that pinky first instead of last. I'm going to flip my sponge around and dap, 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 dap. I'm going to dap it in there. All right. There we go. There we go. And we're going to reload again. I have sped this up a little bit. Nothing crazy, but just sped it up a little bit because this does take a moment. It wouldn't have taken so long if I'd done the white base, but here we are. It's all good. Alright, so we're going to get these gradient up. We're going to gradient up on these. Tapping. Blowing through them all. And I'm sorry some of them are out of frame. I'm having difficulties with that again here lately. I know it's because I try to dial in to where you can see what I'm doing, but then I forget where, you know, where the camera gets. It's kind of crazy. So you do this until you get them opaque enough for your liking. That could be 1 round, 2 rounds. It depends on the polishes. And just, you know, just remember, let them dry a little bit in between the rounds of the sponging. All right. There we go. I think good. All right. So now I'm going to top these with the Pro FX Quick Dry Top Coats. That way they can dry down a little bit more because we got some more playing to do today, and it's not stamping. And this is the polish I'm using. It's from Julie G, and it's one of the textured red polishes. And I'm just going to use a dotting tool. I'm going to use the big end and the little end because I am trying to recreate. Now, I don't know what polishes M used for hers. over on M's Little Corner, but these were the closest that I had to what she did. Alrighty, so I'm going to be topping these with the Sèche Vite today. First, just to get, everything to dry down, all through the layers. And then we're going to use the Anchor and Heart Sea Glass Fairy Slipper. It's their matte top coat. And there you have it. Here is my swatch photo. I do hope you enjoyed this one. I want to thank you for watching. Until next time, be good to yourself.